Hello, my name's Stuart Nicholson and welcome to our NrG blog. The idea behind the blog is that over the next months and years we're going to give you information that you can take immediately and use in your salon in conjunction with the NrG website. Today's idea is just so simple, but it can make an enormous improvement on the weekly, monthly and yearly turnover of your business and take a lot of anguish out of your business. It just is so simple. It's something that I've worked on and worked with people for over a lot of years. One of the things that I like to talk about is the lifetime value of the client. I'm not going to go there today, but one of the things that is so important in the lifetime value of the client is the rebooking service. And I'd like to discuss that with you today because people are a little confused how to handle it. Now there are some specifics that I'm going to tell you and some tips that I'd like you to take on board. The how to make a rebooking is so easy, but it starts long before you get to the appointment book. And that is one of the steps that happens in consultation. When you know how your client wants to wear her hair, how she feels about her hair, when you're completing that hairstyle, you ask her if she's satisfied with the look that you provided for her. If you have a yes, and I hope that you do, if you have a no, then you've got more work to do. But when you have a yes, and an enthusiastic yes, that's when you offer some more suggestions for the next time that she's going to visit with you. And tell her that you would like to see her in 5 weeks' time. I specifically say 5 weeks' time because people ask me, how often should I be having my hair cut? And I hear the answer, between 4 and 6 weeks. Well, in my book, between 4 and 6 weeks is 5. By the way, profit-wise, it means that you go from 8 appointments a year, if you're taking a 6-week booking, to 10 appointments a year. That could be an extra $140, $150, $200 a client, depending on what your prices are. So that's when you start the rebooking program, when you're finishing off the consultation. When you show them that mirror and show them what a wonderful job you've done down the back, you reaffirm that you want to see them in 5 weeks' time. That's the how and the when. The how often is every 5 weeks. Take them to the appointment book and then you make the suggestion. I suggest that you have in the corner of the appointment book the date in 5 weeks' time. 4, 5, 6 weeks' time. You'll find lots of appointment books out there that have been designed that way, and I modestly tell you that it was my idea. But that's okay. So, that's when we're going to ask again, can I make that appointment for you? Or maybe even stronger than that, let me make that appointment for you and give them the date. Now, other ways to go about this rebooking. How about a reward system for rebooking? And here it is. Here's a little show card that we've had made for you, and it'll be on the NrG website as a publisher document. And it rewards your client for making her rebooking today. And you can do this in several ways. The one I've got here is a very straightforward example, and it's 10% off her next appointment if she doesn't change that time. So when you're writing it in the book, you have to highlight it some way. If you're using a computer, you have to make a note in the computer that they made that appointment, and they will be, if they keep that appointment, they will be entitled to 10% off. Now, I tell you to offer the 10% because what we've been finding in recent times in these new economic climates is that people have been moving their appointments back. Well, you don't want to be rewarding them if they're not coming in when you told them to. So make a star, if you're using the paper appointment book, make a star there, and if they keep that appointment, then they get 10% off. If they move the appointment, the star comes off and they don't get their 10% reward. You can develop it even further. If they make 1 appointment today for 5 weeks' time, 10% off. If they make 2 appointments for 5 and 10 weeks, 15% off the second appointment, and you can progressively build on it until you're offering them maybe a 20% discount. You can work that out, but it's a simple idea of how to keep your customers loyal, how to keep them coming back to your salon on a regular basis. And this little card here is on the website under Ideas in Publisher. Drip feeding your marketing. We'll keep on doing this over the next little while. So there's one idea for you. Please, if you have any questions, if you want some help in implementing this idea, don't hesitate to call me on 1-800-352-455 out of Sydney, or in Sydney it's 9999 4119. Or drop me a note, stuart@hairenergy.com.au. That's the Hair Energy Report for today. My name's Stuart Nicholson. Now go market something for your business.